Hey everybody! So today we're going to be playing Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. It is kind of shocking seeing the 2004 Nintendo down there at the bottom. This is the GameCube version, if you didn't figure that out. So this was one of my favorite Mario games. It still is one of my favorite Mario games, I should say. And I used to play this game a lot growing up, particularly with my brother, and I figured, you know, holiday season, stuff like that, things about family and usually coming together with loved ones, I figured I would play a game that I used to play a lot with a loved one. So, yeah. And I've been wanting to replay it anyway. And it's been a little while since I have. I think the last time I picked this game up was almost a decade ago, so be fun seeing what I remember. But yeah, I have strong memories of one of the things that we used to do was we would take this game and would essentially do a combined save file. So the name was a combination of both of our names, and we would take turns playing through different levels. Okay. Saving settings. Do not touch. Yeah, I know. Hooray. And I apologize in advance for any voices I may choose or not choose to do in advance. Mail call. Also, no idea how this is going to be later, so I may have to go and fix some things. We'll see. I can also hear my husband in his class, so I gotta be careful to not interrupt that. Hey bro, check it out. A letter from the Princess Peach arrived for you. Oh, we're not gonna do a Luigi voice anymore. That was bad. Alright, I'll just read it to you. How's that sound? Oh god, I'm so sorry. Hello there, Mario. I am now on holiday, traveling in the Mushroom Kingdom. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map. A treasure map, actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to try and go find treasure all by myself... Hard to disagree. I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you at Rogueport. That means you must come. Peach. You know, I can't help but think, imagine what would have happened if this ended up in someone else's mailbox. What do you know? It's true. There's a weathered old map in here with a letter. Check it out. I love the little toothbrushes. They're nowhere near a sink. Oh, man. Oh, no. I was still looking at that. I wanted to point some things out about it. Darn it. But yeah, this one was definitely one of my absolute favorites to play growing up. I've got nothing against, like, the typical platformer-style Mario games. I'm just not the best at them, for one. And as if nothing against them, they just start to get a little repetitive with a few changes, and this was something that kind of changed it up for me. It was something different. That, and I also really love the style. They're so cute. A rogue's welcome. Now, I know that there's other games in the Paper Mario franchise. Case in point, there's the Paper Mario, you know, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, the one we're playing. There's the sequel to the Thousand Year Door, aka Super Paper Mario. And then we get into, like, the origami stars and stuff like that. Excuse me, sir. Please wake up, sir. The town you've been speaking of is coming to view. Look, that's Rogueport. You see? We'll arrive shortly. Please prepare to disembark. I got the text stuck in my head. There's also just so many different characters that you can talk to and interact with, and just, I must apologize, sir. Our arrival was delayed just a bit by rough weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? I did tell you the sordid tales about Rogueport on your way here, did I not? Phone, shush. What's that? I'm sorry, you say there's a princess waiting for you? Is that so? Well, of course. Well, if that's what you think, then I won't stop you. But, you be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you. So is it just me, or does this kind of have like a Donald Duck look to it? Okay, so let's see if I remember. Alright, so we got jump. I don't have like a double jump or anything. You can literally just jump the once. I know eventually I'm going to get one where I can hold it and crank it and jump that way. Okay, cool. Still got the... Oh, God. Still got the hammer. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I can look at gear eventually that way. Yeah, I'm a rising star. Oh. Oh. Okay, and then... Yes, okay, this is what I was trying to actually look at itself, was the map. Sorry for all the clicking. So yeah, from what I'm able to remember, it's like you start off here, the first star you get is in the little town over here, and of course the map will adapt as you play. Thank you. Over there, Rumbly Woods or something like that, I think was like further over here. Hated those levels. Those, I think, some of my least favorite levels. But I remember it was, I would play this one because I did like the castle. My brother would play this one because he could at least... Oh, no, it's right here. I'm dumb. Because he could at least handle the forest. My absolute favorite is not on here, but it's going to be up here in the sky. Hee. I would say spoilers, but honestly, considering, again, the year that this game came out in, and its remake came out not too long ago for Switch, if you haven't played it by now, one, I would highly recommend that you do. And two, hi. You'll see it soon enough here. Normally I wouldn't spoil stuff, but with how long it's been, you know. Let's see. This area is also another one that was my absolute favorite. This area can go suck a dick. And I also loved this area. It was just very, very finicky. Point is, though, a lot of my favorites were... I'm just going to save them now, because we can. Even if your game ends, you can continue from the last point you saved at. Yes, be sure to save. Very important. And I'm someone that saves frequently. Because you never know. Hello, little guy. I love the bombs. Oi! Welcome to Rogueport. Bit of a nasty place, eh? You got guts coming here. You look a bit green. So have a wee advice on me. Hit that save block. Well, we already did. Because the thing about life is you never know when you're gonna kick the old bucket. They're all so cute. What do you want, pal? Huh? Princess in a pink dress? I ain't seen nothing like that. No, I'd remember a princess. Probably. Why do you want this chick anyway, pal? Owe you money? Or is she your girlfriend? No, she's Bowser's girlfriend. Hey, what do you want? Oh, wait. I remember who this is. What do you want? Get away from me, freak. My girl. Oh, come off it, you airhead. I know it's tough for you, but don't play dumb with me. He's essentially calling her smart. I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. Well, now I'm doing the asking. So, be a good girl and tell us what you know right now. That's so sleazy. Yeah, exactly. Never. I don't have anything to say to you creeps. Ew. I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little lass like you met with an untimely demise. Boys, we're taking this firebrand to our fortress. Kidnapping. Yay. As you command, Lord Crump. We're on it. Don't know why I chose to make them sound like Yzma, but here we go. No, stop right there, you weirdos. I'll scream. Really. Move your head. That's right, because he's a little pirate bomb. Alright. I could go anywhere with smelly lunatics like you. Not likely. What? What do you think you're doing? You think you can screw up my plans? And he's just like, what did I do? It's always something. Looks like I'm gonna have to give you a little taste of the old Crumpa bomb. Alright. Battle time, Mr. Man. Just find a way to beat this freak of the week, okay? Don't sweat the details. Just jump him on it. Okay, we're tongue-tied. Just jump on him and hit him with your hammer. Okay, either I messed that up or I can't do my little trick yet. Hang on. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, darn. I guess I can't really do that until they tell me about it. You've got him on the ropes. Come on, keep wailing on him. You did it! You did it! And you got star points. Yeah, I bet you know. But you get these things called star points when you win battles. When you get 100 points, you go up a level. Don't forget that, okay? I think that's 9? Yeah, because it would be a big ball if it was 10. So you've got a couple of decent shots in, I'll give you that. But, unfortunately for you, that means it's go time! Got so many little minions. Punishment time. Quick, this way. Oh, I was gonna have to do the thing where I try to get out there myself. Bunch of balloons. Let's just sneak out of here. What do you say? We're just gonna go to the very... Oh, no, wait. My control stick was drifting. I'm dumb. Okay. And my control stick tried to drift on me. Okay. Sneaky, 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 sneak. There we go. That's better. Stop! Where'd they go? You, Johnson. Did you see them? Did anyone? There's a lot of no. Ah, crud. They bolted! Sure did. Please don't freeze again. Okay. Wow, mister. You totally saved me. Thanks. I have just got to give you a little reward. You really do be getting everybody. My name's Goombella. I'm a student at the University of Goom. Nice to meet you. So, who are you? Mario? Wait, you mean like that famous guy? Wow, I cannot believe I met you here. Cool. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right? Me? I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty. I mean, I know this place is called Rookport, so I should have expected it, but sheesh, that's terrible. I'd never come to a place like this if it weren't for some legendary treasure here. I love that if you look in the background, you can see, like, the mafia guys. I don't know why I'm pointing, but you can see, like, the little mafia dudes. What, you're looking for the legendary treasure, too? Seriously? Whoa, 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 bucko. What you got there? Oh my gosh. Isn't that a treasure map? You have to tell me where you got that. Princess Peach? What? Great hoogly boogly! If it isn't Master Mario! And they got us beaten this. I love it. Bit of a coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place, hmm? So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? I'm getting distracted by the little guys in the back. Ah, indeed. Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map. And she told you she'd meet you here in Rookport. I'm just spitting everywhere. Intriguing. You're asking me where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. We stopped in this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? I only took my offer for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. In other words, you're bad at your job. You know how headstrong she is. I just assumed she'd be back momentarily, but at this point I fear we must embrace the possibility she may never return. I've been at a loss as to what to do. I've been fraught with worry, I tell you. But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her. Surely. But I know my place, and this is not it. I leave this task to you. He's like me, as if he's surprised. I believe I'll recline in the inn over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. In fact, I highly recommend it in particular if you find your HP running low. Just drop on in. Yes, anyway. A little rest there will fill all of your HP. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit, rough. Yes, rough indeed. Oof, I say. Oof, I say. Princess Peach? Did he mean, like, Peach, the Mushroom Kingdom princess? The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser, the Koopa King, the one you rescue. Wait a sec, this is crazy. Princess Peach sent you that treasure map. Yeah, I know, up until this point she was always kind of damsel in distress, right? Except for, like, one game. Whoa, this is really intense. Well, where would she have gone then, do you think? You think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? Without the map, please. Oh, I know. Come with me. One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll catch up to Princess Peach. Great. We're all good then. Let's go, Mario. She's so cute. I love her. Goombella's ability, a primer. She can get information about nearby people, places, and objects. This is Rogueport Plaza. Well, actually, this is a polka dotted green screen. It's the center of town in the main business district. It's a crossroads where many people meet, including more than a few shady characters. Anytime you press X when there's no one around, I'll tell you about where we are. Oh, just basic Goomba. That's Goomfer the Goomba. He's always complaining about being swindled or mugged. If you press X when there's somebody nearby, I'll tell you about him or her. So, did you get all that? I love how that's kind of like a thing that happens in a lot of Nintendo games is the, did you get all that or do I need to repeat? Goombella can give you hints when she answers, so ask her for information often. And of course, Goombella can be quite helpful in battle too. She jumps in the air to attack enemies with a nasty head bonk. She can also look up enemy weaknesses with her tattle ability. I love that it's called tattle, like tattletaling. But yeah, she was one of my favorites. I always thought she was adorable. First off, we gotta go find my professor. The thing is, since I just got to town myself, I don't actually know where he lives, so keep an eye out. Here's what he looks like. So, fun fact, as a kid, I used to think the little white was actually like a beard on him, and I didn't realize that was just his teeny little body. Okay, we're gonna save in case my game glitches out on me again. Doink. Save game progress. Yes, please. If you see a square, you save it. I don't know how to take the fact that there's just a noose in the middle of town. It's kind of dark when you think about it. Dang. Yesterday I blew through 100 coins at the parlor. You believe that? But not next time, man. I'm coming back a winner. The odds favor me now. See, that's the other thing. It's always humorous to me. You can gamble in these games. This place is disgusting. The house was a mess. Wink. Oh, the posters. Wink. Wink. Who's this Goomba? That's Mick Goomba. A Goomba, obviously. I think maybe he's on the lam from somewhere. I mean, why else would he be chilling in this back alley? It's nasty here. Listen, this is a huge secret, but I gotta tell someone. I'm a wanted Goomba. I was a thief in another town up until about 3 months ago. Yeah, good one. But then the heat came down and I needed to hide out, so I came to Rogueport. Now that I told you, you gotta keep it a secret, okay? I'm so sly. Except for the fact that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to find him later. But yeah, like, the side quests in this game's... Ooh, the loop around kind of hurts. The side quests in this games are always so neat. Sniff! Sniff! You smell that? It smells like a profitable situation. Yes, indeedy. Looks like my star is finally starting to shine. Not that it's any of your business. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get this over with. This little sassy son of a bitch. Freeze! You two! Not another step. Don't come this way! Some complete jerk just bumped into me and made me lose a contact lens. I'm looking forward right now, so don't you dare move. You hear me? Whatever you do, do not move an inch. Not an inch, you hear. And we're going to Move several, in fact. Idiot, you stepped on it! My poor contact lens. I told you not to move. Don't your stupid ears work? What were you thinking? This is your fault. I've got to buy a new contact lens, but you're gonna pay for it. Compensate me, Mr. Clumsy. Yeah, I'm broke right now. Fine. If that's your plan, then here's mine, you oaf. I'm gonna block the gate to the west side until you bring me a new contact lens. Yeah, we were just gonna get that over with because that's a later thing that we gotta do. I'm looking for this guy who defrauded me with a fake credit card the other day. If you find that jerk, give him a wallop for me. I can't give him a wallop, I don't even know who he is. You look like you don't know nothing, so I'll teach you something. How about that? If you press Z, you can check your current HP. Can't believe you didn't know that. If you have low HP, you ought to go resting it in until you recover. Use your head. There's your chest. A bunch of skulls. I'm sure it's fine. Whoops. Pardon me, sucker. What's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh, no, I have no money. And I thought I had no money before. You gotta wake up. That guy just stole half your coins. Aw. I really have no money. That is so lame. Ugh, I hate this town. I'm pulling another card trick today and making tons of loot. Somebody started tailing me, so I came here to hide out for a while. Don't tell anyone you saw me here, or I'll bonk you. Me like that. Oh, man. So you're the one that guy's looking for. Oh, little zombie baby. Hi. My name is Darkly. I like dim places, and I'm done talking for now. Oh, I can't wait to get to his area. Hello. Hey, you big old roop. It ain't smart talking to people you don't know. You never know when a guy might go nuts and attack. Be careful. Live longer. Very valuable words. Hi, Professor. Oh, hi. There you are, Professor Frankly. What's that? Who's there? Who wants me? Ah, yes, you. Now you. I've seen your face before. Yes, that face. Wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. I'll get it right. It's not Goombriel. It's not Eliza Goom. I've got it. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year. Am I right? Yes, sir. That's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at UGoom. Go Goombas. Of course I remember you. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stick out in your mind. In your mind? In my mind. My mind's going. Because you were such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Who? Mario, Professor. He's Mario. You know, the famous one. As if there's... Well, my apologies, I'm such a bookworm, I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. Any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this? We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogaport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly. Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But what do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's a little more than a fairy tale, don't you? Archaeologists and historians have to search for truth in those fairy tales, though. Me? I believe the treasure really does exist, and I want to find it. Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate however I can. First of all, there are many mysteries surrounding it. Some say it's infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. They're both probably wrong. Some books say it's actually a monster. Well, still others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories of it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. You mean the crystal stars in that old saying that super elderly people pass down? Indeed, the same. As the saying goes, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you first must collect the 7 stars. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door, and the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. A lot of the lore I've read that says if this magical map is taken to the doorway, then it'll show you where to find the crystal stars.
and the Thousand-Year Door is supposedly here deep beneath this town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. But we do have it. Well, not we exactly. Mario has the magical map.
What? Whoa, really?
You actually have it. Could I just take a quick look at it, if you don't mind?
Ta-da!
Astounding, this is it, this real thing. The one and only magical map. You, son, you are my hero. As well as many others. You're great, fantastic, wonderful, even. With this, we can find the crystal stars just by holding us aloft before the legendary door. Right on, Professor. Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here, then? Off we must go this instant. Let's take the magical map to the legendary door. Cool.
I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did you? Remember, hydrate or dihydrate. We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving.
Diddly-dee. A plumber's like for me. Oh wait, hold on a second. Something just occurred to me.
I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums down below, so, keep your guard up. You two do know about action commands, don't you?
We're gonna say nope for the sake of educating those who've never played this game.
Positively shocking. In that case, you ought to take a second to learn them. We'll have a little practice session. You can be Mario's opponent.
Me? Are you nuts? Oh, gee, okay. I'll do my best, I guess.
Then it's a good refresher for me anyway, because it's been a decade. Okay. Yes, I know how to jump. Yep. Oh, I already hit the A. Cool. Okay. Guard action. Yep. Stay on your toes. Yep. And then Hammer is wielding it back and letting it go. How many times are you gonna say it, dude?
Another rousing action command success. How did that feel? It felt good. Was there anything new to this?
Okay, this is new. Oh. Okay, yeah, that one I was usually bad at. Super guard. Yep, okay. Super guards are harder. Alright. That concludes Action Commands 101. How the Glover would like to practice your action commands a bit more? Nope. To be honest, I didn't entirely need to go over that since we had to do that beforehand. It was more so the defending I wanted to try to remember, because I couldn't remember if control sticks were part of it. Alright. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to talk to you. I wanted to hop onto the pipe. Onto the pipe. Oh, shoot. Oh, control drift. Alright. How I love thee.
Let's try that again.
Okay, there we go.
And quick save. Because we're in technically a new area. Huzzah. Ding, ding.
Hey man, what's up? Who's the hottie you got there with you? What's up, baby? Why don't you hang with us for a while? We play real nice. Man, what's a fine-looking Goomba doing with a tubby mustache man like that?
Oh, it is, like, so sweet that you boys think I'm cute. Seriously.
Yeah, guys like you totally make me feel like barfing. Now get out of the way. Ouch, that was cold. What, you too good for us? Come off it, sister. Nobody zings us like that. Nobody. Let's get him. Mario's just like, what the hell did I do? A Goomba, Spiny Goomba, and a Paragoomba. Goomba. My, the whole Goomba family tree. The only one I should warn you about is the fellow in the middle, the Spiny Goomba. See that spike on his head?
Jump on that and you're the one who'll take damage. Peregrine is airborne, your hammer won't reach. You have to jump for him. Always take your opponent's situation into consideration when fighting. Always. You can press Y to change the order we attack in. Excellent. Attack first if you feel like it. That's what we're gonna do. Because at least if you die, no big. Right, okay, so I can only take out the one that's first. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I also remember sometimes the more damage you take and the longer you can make a battle, sometimes you get more stars for it. Ooh. Case point. We got 10. Woohoo. Owie. Ha! Later, losers. Oh, that felt awesome. Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where they came from, and they'll have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them or jump on them when in the field. Attack successfully, and you can perform a first strike when you enter battle. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump him when you go into battle. Wait. We're gonna save again. You never know when the game's gonna glitch and freeze up on you. Bonk, bonk. Hip. Okay, can't go that way. Oh, no! Drift! Bye, Professor. Oh, shit. There we go. The wrong button. Just insta-kill. Whoops. Give me money. Woo, 1 coin. There we go. Boink, boink. Oh shit. Something will pop out of this block. Ooh, mushroom. Cool. You can use items to attack enemies and replenish your heart. Let's see your items. Neat. Remember I used to have a really bad habit of jumping first all the time, so it didn't really go well with guys like these. Slow and steady wins the race. Aw, no money. Ooh, fireflower. Can I? Oh, I can. Ooh. Let's go. I'm gonna go through here. What's in here? Can't do anything with that yet. Darn. Through the pipe. Oh, it's a baby. Oh! I got jump scared. Neat. It's not dead. Spinia. A totally weird creature made up of thin, papery boards. Technically, everyone's made of paper. It certainly looks unique. Who knows much about these creatures, actually? Its attacks are super swift, but it should give a pretty easy. Just give it a hiya. Yeah, that's the thing I like about Goombella, is anytime that you fight an enemy, if you do the tattle, it'll automatically show you the HP of said enemy. Even when you run into it again later. Ooh. Case in point. I love this. I spy key. I want key. Strange black key, but what could it be for? The stairs are so big, you literally gotta jump up them. Alright, here we go. Whoa! Hey, you, can you hear me? You can? Well, that must mean you're the hero of legend. Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. How would he know what he's pointing at? Everyone else? Nothing. See, long ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this box. I was bummed. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. So yeah. Anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this? Mario, a word with you. Not exactly confident that we can trust this box. I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Oh, drat. I just said it out loud. What's wrong with me? Oh, yeah, searching for the crystal stars, are you now? You really are a hero. Well, you're definitely going to need my help if you hope to get those bad boys. So first, you should look for the key to this box. And then use it to let me out. Definitely. Oh, by the way, the key looks like this. It just happened to know because I saw it before I got put in this box. Well, what do you think we ought to do, Mario? Well, I know my vote goes to you finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Come on. Being stuck in a box is no picnic. I'm counting on you. Oh, great legendary hero. Look, Link's not here, man, so... Alright, here we go. You brought the key? Oh, yes. Oh, man, I owe you big. Thanks. For nothing. There we go. I'm so shocked. Oh boy, did you fall for it. I burned you! What, you think I was actually gonna help you? Instead, I'm going to spread a little of the suffering I've endured in that stupid box. Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm gonna cast an evil, terrible curse upon you. Buggly leg... Oh, God, I messed up the curse. Buggly, wuggly, woo! You're cursed. Ooh, okay. Flash warning. Enjoy that curse, sucker. You got what you deserved. Want to hear all about the sweet curse I just dropped? Then listen well. From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, you'll turn into a paper airplane. Trembling yet? Suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse. Oh, I can't help but chortle. You're doomed. This curse is pretty rough. I guess, so I suppose I owe it to you to explain it. Ready? If you stand on an airplane panel like this one, the floor will start to glow. Okay, you're on the panel. And then, bam, you're a paper airplane. The worst part of this curse is that you must tilt to control yourself. I guess if you got good at it, you might fly a long way, but that's the only good thing. So be honest, isn't this curse just about the worst thing that's ever happened to you? Yeah, I get it, it's terrible. And you might return to normal. Maybe. Farewell, you foolish fool. So, wow. Just, wow. What was that guy's beef? Oh, no, control stick, stop. I'm not even doing that. It's just doing it on its own. Meow, 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 meow. Here we go. Oh, look at her. Look at that pretty door. Oh, Mario, Goombella, look at that! It's the 1,000-year door spoken of in the legends. I can't believe it's real. The legends are all true. There it is, big as life. Come, let's move closer.
Okay, I'm curious. What does she have to say about this place?
This is the site of the famed 1,000-year door. The air ripples with power. Behind that door sleeps the treasure that every rogue in Rogueport whispers about. I also read this was where the palace at the center of the ancient town was. Just a little fun fact there. Hey, what's the deal with the weird pedestal? What could it be?
Well, let's jump on it and find out. Flashlight, warning.
Professor, what's going on?
Yeah, that's something that I admittedly forgot about, is the fact that certain things in the game do flash, be it like the curses or anytime the map does its little sparkly thing. So, fair warning, it's really, really quick. It's like a couple seconds long, even I've got a quick look away myself.
There it is.
There's the first castle.
I believe you are Gloomtail? The location of the crystal star has been recorded on your magical map, and Mario has learned a special move. You can now use Sweet Treat. Each time you get a crystal star, you'll learn a new special move. Aww. Professor, the map. What was with all those crazy lights?
Yeah, I agree, it kind of hurts.
It appears that information related to the locations of the crystal stars appeared. I keep changing my voice ever so slightly. And that shining light, it looked as if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely.
Oh, yeah.
Automatic transport, power activate due to cutscene.
Aha, I see. And then we'll be saving after this because we gotta end the episode. You understand it, Professor? My dear, of course I do. Firstly, about that light we saw shining on Mario. By my reckoning, Mario can now perform what is known as a special move. A special move? Yes, it's, well, stuff like this is better explained by example rather than words. Would you like to try it out?
Real quick.
Excellent. In that case, we'll go outside since this place is a little cramped.
And then it should let me save after this. Hopefully. Okay, take a close look at your star power gauge. Yep, it is full. You'll see that your gauge has one power dot. Obviously, that's a single unit of power. So you're sitting on a single dot of power. When you have star power, you can use a special move. Try using Sweet Treat. Give me a sec. Oh, wait, what? Why aren't you doing it? There we go. This is so much harder. Oh god. Than I remember. Man, we got like diddle out of that. Cool. Okay, since you used one power gauge thing. I'm stuck in cutscene. That's why the audience watching your battles is so very important. If you can get the audience excited, you'll build up more star power. Let me show you what I mean. Okay. Yay, they're so excited that I'm knocking out an old man. Oh. There we go. I thought I did hammer for some reason. See that? You thrilled your audience so they filled some of your gauge. Hooray! Beating up old people. Is he gonna make us do this until we completely refill it? Apologies for the interruption. Nice, keep building that star power. Also, the more exciting your battles are, the more people will come to watch you fight. As you can see, that's reflected in the number of members in this audience. Okay, we got 16 people. Whoops. Well, that's no good. Come on. If you don't perform your action commands, people stop coming to see you. There we go. This is your big chance. Hit it big. Nail an action command when you have 2 matching icons. Icon wheels appear. Give it a try. I don't know if I actually managed to do that or if it just gave me the bingo anyway. Fantastic, you match 3 icons. When you match those icons, the crowd goes nuts and people swarm the theater. Plus, depending on the icons you match up, your HP, FP, or star power will fill up. But if you get 3 poison shrooms, something terrible will happen, so be careful. Still with me? The more people in your audience, the more star power you can get. You can also use the appeal to get star power. Hope you memorized all this. Great Goomba's ghost. Mario, look at your audience. Does that guy have a hammer? He does. He needs to toss it at you. If the audience members hit you with anything, you take damage, obviously. You have to press X to stop them before they hit you. Bonk. Sweet justice. You can protect yourself from objects the audience throws at you. Of course, fans of yours might toss good stuff like coins. Don't attack them. That's all I've got. Here ends my scintillating lecture on special moves. Let's go back inside. Let's have a look at that magical map and see what we can learn about the... Wow, astounding! This map has a radar-like function. It shows the location of the crystal star. Oh, Professor, can you wrap this up, please? It looks like the first crystal star is to be found at a palace in the Petal Meadows. The area is a vast meadow that lies to the far east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought that place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did come up from time to time. Okay, fine, so we'll go there. Anybody know how to get there? Fairly certain that somewhere beneath the city is a pipe. If you can just find that, you get there instantly. Pipe travels are efficient. Say, by the way, I'm curious, where did you get that map? Princess Peach? Really? Her Highness sent this to you? This Princess Peach? This wouldn't be her, would it? So it is her! Your princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure. I told her about the crystal stars and my suspicions about Petal Meadows. Doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go to Petal Meadows on her own. You know, there was another suspicious group asking about the same thing. But I can't imagine Princess Peach getting involved with them. Alright, it's settled. Off to Petal Meadows you two go. If Princess Peach indeed went there, your first priority must be to catch up to her. Collecting the crystal stars is a means to an end, and that end is Princess Peach. Give me my map so we can go. Aren't you coming? No, I'll stay in town and ask about Princess Peach and all that suspicious gang. Besides, I doubt a shriveled old Goomba like me could handle the trials of the road. Of course, if anything happens and you need some advice, come see me, okay? You got it. Well, we're off. Okay, cool. Now I can save... Oh, come on. Power Smash. Woo! Okay, this part I'm going to skip through because I do already know about this. Sum up for those who don't know, badge points is what that's referring to. It's basically I only have a set amount, so that means I can only have a set amount of equipment. But unfortunately, there's somewhere I gotta be, so I gotta save and wrap this up. Boop. Alright, and while this is saving, I will catch all of y'all next time. Bye!